wanted to share my grounding bag and how I put it together and basically what it's for. Sometimes I like to go outside and sit on the ground and earth and just get really connected back into my body and into my senses. So much of our life is spent on the computer and on our iPhones. We have so many things that we do on there, and it gets us all up in our head where we feel disconnected from the visceral feeling of life. And so a grounding bag is a really good way to find things that really excite your senses and pull you into your body. So I wanted to share mine with you, and I got these little velvety bags, drawstring bags, to put mine in. And here's what I have in it. So I'm thinking of the senses. The first thing that I found was I got these hematite magnets, and I like them because I can play with them. So you could use a hematite bracelet if you wanted to, but this is something for the touch, for the sense of touch, and to fidget with as well, and to put in your hands. And it's also fun to even play little games on the table with it, because you can kind of move around the other side and you can pull it in. This is a crystal that I got in Sedona, and I just think it's so beautiful and so sparkly. When it hits the light, it's just so pretty. There's rainbows. I love the color of it. And then for sound, I chose a seashell. You put it up to your ears, and the wind that flows through it makes sort of the sound of being at the sea, at the ocean. And I love being at the ocean, so I can hold this at my ear and just close my eyes and imagine being at the ocean. And just really, that will raise my vibes, bring me into my body. Also, it has a beautiful pattern to it, so it's good for bringing my sight into it. And then of course has a lot of textures and things to feel, so it's a fun little addition to my sensory bag. And then for the scent, I love essential oils, and one of my favorite scents is rose, but then I also have peach in here, so I did a combination of peach and rose on this one. It's such a summery scent, and I kind of feel like I went a little bit with more of the bright summery one since it is summertime right now, but you can do these seasonal as well if you want to. So I might change this up or make a different bag altogether when we get closer to autumn. But you can put it on you, or you can just, I have a little cork top on it, so it's kind of saturated with the oil already. And even when I just open this bag, I can smell that. Or you can put it in your hands and then just take a deep breath of that. And it just takes me into such a beautiful place vibrationally. Scent is directly related to memory, and it awakens your brain, and it awakens memory so much more than the other senses do. So for me, I have really beautiful, just light-filled memories of rose scent. It brings me to a peaceful summer day, and peaches as well. It just feels really good in my body. And the other thing is that, something for your taste, and I put in one of my favorite chocolates is Hershey. However, I am finding that these are a little sweet for me. I have given up sugar, so this is probably the only sugar I ever have now. I usually use stevia, so I'll probably try to find something different. I'm thinking more of a dark chocolate that is sweetened with a stevia or something is what I'll end up getting. But for now, I have these, and I do like them, but I find them a little sweet at this point. But that's what I have. And then what was so interesting is when I went to go get these things, I found this nickel in there, and I don't know how the nickel got inside of it. So it was kind of a sweet surprise, and I was like, okay, what this represents to me now. I decided to leave it in because it represents that life is abundant, and life is full of surprises, abundant, good, happy surprises, and that we are rich in so many ways. So that's what I like to allow this to kind of evoke in me, is that sense of abundance, that sense of everything is working out, and life is good, and life is for me, and all those good things. It's abundant, and everything that I ever want is coming to me in its best time. You know, we don't want to receive everything we want all at once, because life is a journey. So we want to be able to savor things. And so I just love this sensory bag that I put together, and I hope you have enjoyed this, and I would love to hear about your sensory bag and what you have put into your bag. So if you're going to do a sensory bag and this has inspired you to, please leave in the comments and tell me that you are going to do a sensory bag, and then come back and tell me when you have done it and what you put in yours. I'd love to know. And also, please take a moment and give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, and come along with me as I build my own queendom.